What's up, guys? Welcome back to Cyberknight here, your Tech and Games Crusader, and today we have an unboxing for a product that just went into pre-order on Saturday, May the 1st, from the one and only Mike Chi, aka Mr. RetroTink. And what this product is, well, it kind of brings a new limit to what you can do with scaling. So not only does it have the typical, the S video, your composite and your component video, but it also has here's the original RetroTink 2X. So it has all of these converted to HDMI, but it also has the comp to S or to SCART connection as well for conversion. So it's like both of these combined. This is like $90, $80, or I guess $90. It was originally $110 whenever I got it, and this was $85 whenever I got it. So it takes both of these, combines them into one, and then it does everything with less hassle than what the OSSC does in one device. This is probably your most technical way of scaling, where you have different profiles and things that you can use on it. Full-size HDMI, SCART component, VGA D-sub, and it has a pass-through mode on it. This also has a pass-through mode on it, but it also has another button on here that you can do for smoothing. This is literally just a transcoder from the SCART RGB to component. So no buttons on this, but this device combines all three of these things into easy mode and does more scaling wise than the OSSC. And this device was over $200. So here we got roughly, you got 200, you got 85, and you got 95 technically. So adding all of those up, I'm going to go ahead and put this back in the box, or back in the bag here. By the way, this had to be repaired. I sent it to Matt at Insurrection Industries over in North Carolina, because he's the closest one to me, and it is who the creator of the OSSC advised me to send it to for getting repairs done. And it came back, like a brand new device. He does excellent work, and ever since I've gone to him for all of my SCART cables. So we have all these devices here in this box, and well, let's not forget the remote. This one device, pre-order price went up. It was $275, and then the price is going up to $300, and it's still value at that. Why? because its maximum output on scaling is 1440p. And that is outputting 1920 by 1440p for a 4:3 ratio. Introducing the RetroTink 5X Pro. Let's take a look at the card here. First off, congratulations on your purchase of the RetroTink 5X Pro. The upscaler is designed to be extremely easy to use. To get started, plug in the micro USB power cord, the digital video cord to your HD TV, and the AV cord from your console. Press the input button on the device or the remote to select the correct source. You should now see your games upscaled to 1080p. If you're happy with the results, you need to do nothing more. Just enjoy in high definition clarity. For the full manual describing all of the advanced options as well as staying up to date with the latest firmware, please visit our site www.retrotink.com. Here it shows a remote. So this includes its own remote. We have a power button here. It says power off and save settings. We have cycle to next output resolution. We have a same function as input button for home signal. Same function as option button for up direction or for OK. And then rewind OSD or on-screen display to previous option is left. Up is shift image up, which is 1080p over. So that means 1080p or higher resolution output scaling. To the right, we have advanced on-screen display to next option. And down, we have shift image down 1080p or over. So that means higher or at 1080p. And then we have the back, which is exit on-screen display. And then we have cycle to next scan line strength, which is minus volume. Cycle to next interpolation mode is plus volume. And then the mouse button, cycle to next H sampling mode. Okay, so let's take a look. First off, we got a sticker in the box. Pretty cool. I like how this actually comes in a hemp bag. That is awesome. We have a sleeved and braided, feels like nylon and cotton braided micro USB cable to USB standard. And it has a shaved oval rounded shape of connection on it, so that means you won't have a lot of overhang of pinching or anything if you're plugging it into a tight space. Now let's take a look and see how long this cable is. And then let's see. It is a 3-foot cable. Or roughly 1 meter. It's pretty cool that we actually have a cable included. Now, the other thing about this device that has me really excited is, you know, on some of the PlayStation games and the older titles that would have resolution switching between menus or between scenes for different parts of the game, this doesn't let that happen anymore. So here we have a SCART to composite plus S-video input. And we have a remote, no batteries included. Does take 2 AAAs, I believe. We'll take a look and see. Just to make sure. Yes. AAAs, 2 AAAs. The remote does have a nice matte / satin finish to it. And you do see here there is a gloss banding around the lower part of the remote. Buttons are very rubber-esque on the feel. You have your actual sensor like typical remotes would. I love the color scheme. Black and purple definitely works. It reminds me very much so of the Roku remotes in the color scheme though. Okay, so we've checked out the accessories here. Notice that there is no power block in here. So what that means is you can use this directly plugged into your TV, but I believe what he advised whenever I spoke with Mike the last time is it only requires 600 milliamps. So that's a lot less than the last RetroTink. You know, this device took a, I believe it was 1 amp, and it worked fine off of that. The OSSC takes around the same thing. But let's go ahead and open up the bag here. And, you know, where I am, you know, plant-based and vegan, I love that it comes in a hemp bag. If it's not hemp, it's canvas at least. But it smells like hemp. Just like the hemp straps that you would have bundling hay where I grew up on farms. So here we have the bottom of the device. You can see that it is a molded case design. It is not 3D printed. And what I spoke with him about in regards to why the case is a solid color instead of like the previous design for the RetroTink 2X Pro being a frosted design color, is because there are a lot of support posts inside of the case that are required to keep everything in a good shape without compression and such. So let's go around here. We have our SCART, not JP21, but SCART. This would be a straight-in RGB connection. We have S-video. We have component with left and right audio, and the green will double as your yellow for composite. So you can do composite off of these 3, component off of these 3, plus your left-right audio. So you have your full-size HDMI 1.4. Here's your input for your power connection, your micro USB. And you can see by the seams on the edge of the casing, it looks like there may be some shielding on the inside of it, but I'm not going to open it up because it's just too nice and I just got it. But it seems like there could have been some sort of rubber feet to go in these inlets right here. So it would have a little bit of stopping power to keep it from sliding off of a surface. See, this is a anti-static mat, so this has a little bit of texture to it to keep it from sliding. But someone who just has typical, table, you have things plugged in, it's just going to go and slide. It'll slide right off. But having these two areas, you could probably go to a place like Hobby Lobby or Michael's and find some sort of adhesive rubber that you could fill in with an X-Acto knife, the shape that you need to go inside of these areas, so that those... Oh, wow. That is actually a very dark translucent. You can tell it's kind of a very dark smoky gray. You can see through it because of the light. See the light going through it. So I wonder if that means that this is just a very dark translucent case. Okay, so here you can see your YC, which is your chroma or composite. And then you have your left-right audio, and it actually shows you from the top what each are. And then it doesn't show right here, HDMI or power. I think that would have been a nice thing to have, is like maybe a power symbol over top of the input for the micro USB, so someone doesn't, make an assumption or something like that, and have it that these are in, and then this is out. Having it marked for out would be a sensible thing for, let's say, Joe Smo, who's never done anything about streaming and stuff or any kind of upscaling. They get this and they just want to be able to make their games look really nice and pretty on their brand new OLED or something like that. I mean, I don't doubt that he'll also have a 5X non-pro available in time. You can see here the buttons laid out for menu, option, and input. So this will choose which input you're using by the connection. And then options would give you any sort of possible filters or scan lines and such. Menu would be able to choose different things like possibly upgrading your firmware and that sort of thing. But the other cool thing is, in time, this thing has the potential for community created filters and custom zoom resolutions, like for the PlayStation Portable, where it had that odd 20 by 9, the 480 by 272 type of resolution. To have that not be boxed in on a TV, that's like the ultimate go-to goal for me. And that's one of the things I'll definitely, whenever that available option becomes actually downloadable or firmware gets updated for, I will definitely be trying that out. But yeah, guys, if you just curious about what the size of this thing is, Let's go inches. So we are 3/16, so 6 3/16 inches wide, and it is angled at the front, so I like that. And it's equal front, top, and bottom. So these equal to a bullet-shaped cone that has a curvature to it. The thickest part of it, 1 1/4 inches. So you could literally stick this thing, you know, you have a sound bar, you could right underneath the sound bar. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to do an unboxing and overview of the options that are listed on this, as well as talk about what I'm excited for about this device. This being the newest, current highest end scaler that you can get for video games without having picture flip, which is what the PlayStation original was known for in games like Castlevania, Symphony of the Night, Chrono Trigger, or not Chrono Trigger, but Chrono Cross, as well as Jet Moto, and a couple of others. So, if you like this content, guys, you know, give a thumbs up, a like. If you want to know whenever I do another video, have something else coming up, you know, hit the subscribe button. You know, I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers just to be able to do a giveaway. Once I get to 500 subscribers on YouTube, get to 2,000 followers on Twitter, and get to 300, or rather 250 followers on Twitch, I will be doing a giveaway for various different things, probably between 8 to 15 giveaways, just to, you know, celebrate the community, everyone who's helped me, you know, feel somewhat normal with everything going on with my health and everything else. And also just because, you know, I like to be kind of person who is ready to, you know, help others. You know, most of the giveaways will either be game codes or currency cards for different services, or the potential of possibly some things that I have tested that I was given a choice to receive another, send back what I had, or keep what I had. And, you know, it's basically something that has been opened and then cleaned, because everything I touch, I wipe down and clean with the Clorox wipes because of autoimmune. But yeah, guys, I am appreciative very much for your viewership and for your understanding, and any questions that you have regarding this device that I am capable of answering, you know, feel free to leave a comment below. And thanks for watching, guys. This is Zybernite, your Tech and Games Crusader. Hope you guys have a good night, a good day. Take care. We'll see you later.